Who doesn't want a pop that's covered in muddy beehole? Well, we're here with another 3WTF video, and as you know, in our 3WTF videos, it can be what the F, it can be what the fuzzle, or it's wow, that's fantastic.
Okay.
Every single one of these is what the f. So we have three fun things to discuss. One of them happens to be a Funko Pop covered in what looks to be Poopy Doopy.
Okay, let's not call it Poopy Doopy.
Poopy Doopy. And then we're also going to talk about something from Thrilljoy. There's something weird going on over at Thrilljoy's website. We're going to talk about that lovely NFT drop. And if you're wondering if I bought card packs, you're going to find out very soon. But before we go any further, make sure you go to MISCHIEFtoys.com and sign up for our newsletter. Follow us on Instagram at MISCHIEFtoys. And we got a group on Facebook called MISCHIEF Toys as well. Two big things are coming. We have AwesomeCon in Washington, D.C., where we're going to be dropping Zombie Uncle Ghastly. You will have an opportunity at buying a figure that we have not dropped yet. It'll be a first-to-market figure. We're not even going to show you until the show. We're going to have all sorts of other things available, like pins, shirts, hats, and much more. Get excited. AwesomeCon's going to be amazing. It's in Washington, D.C., and you can Google it right now by looking up AwesomeCon.
It's going to be amazing. Chris, it's AwesomeCon. AwesomeCon is going to be awesome.
And then we have Day of Mischief, which is going to take place in Maryland on May the 24th. We're going to have more information about that event coming to you very soon. It's going to be one hell of a time. One mischievous hell of a time. Make sure you check out MISCHIEFtoys.com. Sign up for the newsletter for more information. As promised, we're going to talk about a Poopy Doopy Funko Pop, because this Funko Pop looks like it's covered in Poopy Doopies. And this is why we're called cringe.
Actually, we're called the Gastlecast.
How long do you think I can hang it like this?
Chris, I'm hungry. Can you stop?
So there's that Poopy Doopy Funko Pop.
That is very poopy.
Doesn't it look like he's covered in a lot of fecal matter?
It does. It looks like there was an accident trying to plunge a toilet and he did a very poor job and it just bounced back all over him.
That looks exactly like the bottom of the toilet when you're done.
I feel like anybody who watches this channel could have guessed that.
So this Funko Pop is going to be a 9K Funko Pop. It's going to be dropping on the 28th, which is this Friday. And you're going to be able to get it on Chalice Collectibles. And his name is Muddy Shrek. I mean, I didn't even see the name until right now. But I love Muddy Shrek.
First of all, it should be Muddy Butty Shrek. Why bother putting an LE9000 on it?
Like, I don't know. People are excited. This is dope AF.
Okay,
yeah, I'll be buying this one.
Listen, I understand. Why do we care? If it's a cool pop on its own, why does it need LE9000?
Because people want it. You always complain about LE, and they're making it LE.
Do you really think that 9,000 is very limited? I just find that pointless. Like,
it's a Muddy Shrek. Just be in it for the Muddy Shrek. And it has a cool sticker, as this person points out. I'll be buying it for sure. Dookie Stain Shrek. Oh, this will be a hot one. Are they talking about the Poopy Doopies on him?
Don't they call that a Cleveland steamer? That's where you on someone's chest, right?
Heather!
What?
I gotta bleep all of that out. You can't talk about that on the internet or on YouTube's.
Okay.
There's a special website that you have to do that on.
Okay.
I've been having this Muddy Boy for a while with no sticker. Looks just as good. 9,000 is a lot. Might as well be 9 million. 9 million. What are you, crazy or something? Fan advisory board. 2 available per year. Almost gone. This item is low in stock. $35,000.
Yes, so this was actually posted on the Thrilljoy Seekers group in Facebook. So apparently this is not on their website. It's actually on the shop app. And I can speak as to why this has happened. I can tell you why, well, partially from my own experience. In Shopify, if you host your website on Shopify, they've added this new feature, and I almost screwed up a drop this way, okay? I was setting a drop like weeks in advance. On the older Shopify, you could set your listing to go live on your website on a certain day at a certain time. So weeks in advance, I was trying to set up a drop.
You could schedule it.
Yeah, and I was scheduling when it would actually appear on the website. You can also schedule when it will appear on places like Google and YouTube. So I schedule that as well, so you can't just like see an ad for it on YouTube, but then it not pop up on the website. but they just added a new feature where you can add it to the shop app. Now, the problem with the shop app option is that you can't schedule it. So it automatically goes onto the shop app. And that option is automatically checked. So unless you manually uncheck it, Shopify assumes you want it to just go on the shop app. So it won't be on your website if you schedule something, but it will be on your app. I had a lot of speculation, and I'm going to tell you what I speculated, okay? But I have some very exciting news for you guys. But I'll tell you after my speculation. So my speculation was that because it says fan advisory board, we know that Thrilljoy has a fan advisory board. It's essentially a group of fans of collectibles that Thrilljoy has handpicked, receive stake in the company. They are also to give their opinions to Thrilljoy.
Yeah, they're helping build and grow the business.
Yes. So my thought was, well, maybe this is going to be like a special figure only available to those on the board. And essentially they have it on their website for $35,000, but they're going to give whoever they choose the coupon code. And it'll take it down to like 0, but it's just an easy, streamlined way of them getting the person's like address and shipping information.
Okay.
That is not it at all.
Okay, what is it?
We are very lucky in the fact that we were actually able to talk to Brian Mariotti and Carissa Marston of Thrilljoy today. We were speaking to them because WonderCon is coming up this weekend, and we have an exclusive interview coming up, and we will show you a lot of really cool stuff that is going to be happening at WonderCon this weekend for Thrilljoy, as well as a really nice in-depth interview with the both of them, which I think is very, very cool. But at the beginning, before we started recording, I had to ask about this. And they basically said that they were testing something, and they put this up on their website so that they can test the features of something coming out. And it's not an item that's for sale. They were doing like work on the back end, and that's it.
Well, that's boring.
I know it's boring. It's not the most exciting news. I wonder if people were thinking that like the glam was to fake people out, and it was really like diamond encrusted.
I was just about to say that.
But no, people were thinking that like for $35,000 you buy the stake in the company and then you're able to be on the fan advisory board. I was reading through comments. Yeah, but that's not it at all. It was just a mistake that went up without their knowledge. So they were just testing something. And that happens, like, I test stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
On our website.
You're very smart, Heather. You figured this whole thing out. You didn't even need them to explain Thrilljoy. You knew it on your own. You knew what was going on.
I sort of did.
But you totally up the entire explanation of this interview that we're going to be doing. You know why?
Why?
Because we're going to be showing you product that isn't even going to be seen at WonderCon.
Oh, I was going to let you say that.
At the very end?
I'm just an idiot and I don't remember everything. Yes, we are showing exclusive items that won't even be available to be seen at WonderCon. So make sure you tune in to the Gastlecast YouTube channel this coming Saturday, the 29th, and we will be showing you some exclusive first looks at some super secret products that not even the people at the WonderCon panel are going to see.
We're going to be tickling your taint.
And
a lot.
A lot. A lot.
I know a lot.
No, say a lot. I just interrupted you.
I understand. Too much. We're going to be tickling your taint way too much.
Oh my God.
It's going to be out of control. And our last WTF is the absolute shit show that was the Teen Titans Go Series 2. Look how many packs sold in comparison to how many were up.
You know, it's interesting though, because Teen Titans Go seems to be a pretty like sought after license. So I wonder why people didn't go after this one.
I have no clue. This person says, bruh, I didn't even know there was a drop. That's a lot of burned packs. Wow, that's going to make those pops even more limited. The thing about this particular drop is that it came a week after another drop, And I wonder if people decided to dodge this one because they already bought from the last drop. Like, maybe that has something to do with it. It's either that or people are not that interested in Teen Titans. But you got this person. Are we officially on NFTs are dead? Oh, God, there's a lot of comments. Did anybody tag us? Okay, nobody tagged us.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, well, hold on. There's more. Let's see. Anybody? Okay, nobody tagged us. I thought we were going to get tagged. But this is a lot that's been burned.
That is just over half.
And I feel like there have been drops like this before.
There have been, and it makes you wonder, like, what is it? So all you Teen Titans Go fans in the comment section down below, I'd like to know, like, are these pops something Teen Titans Go fans are interested in? Or were they just so-so? Do we think it could be a money thing? Like, do we think it's a screw NFTs thing? Like, what is it?
I don't think it's a screw NFTs thing.
Did people buy too much last week and now they couldn't afford this week? Because last week sold out, right?
I did.
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned the other day in a video, or I at least mentioned it, and maybe it didn't make the video, that it seemed like Funko and Drop had signed a deal with the devil because all of the drops were selling out. All the NFT drops have been doing really, really well. This is a huge burn. It's sad. I hate to see it, but I'm not a Teen Titans fan. So at the beginning of the video, I said wait until the end to see if I bought packs, and the answer is no. I didn't buy any packs for this particular drop. And this is one of the only drops I don't think I've ever purchased.
Okay, you're also not an Avatar fan, but you bought drops last week.
I did, but they had cool pieces. And there was one piece that I really liked, even though I didn't know what it was. It was that red and black thing. I really liked that figure. I ended up pulling it from a pack with 5 cards in it. But Teen Titans Go, I bought the original set, and it was cool, but it doesn't do much for me. Like, I don't care so much about the characters. I'm not a big DC fan. It's very cartoony. I mean, even though they look good as Funko Pops, it's just not for me. And when I saw Series 2, I felt exactly the same way. And in fact, I totally forgot. And I went to the website thinking, oh man, I probably missed it, but I just want to see what's going on. And I noticed how many packs were left, and I was like, oh geez, there's a lot left here. I actually like getting in on those types of drops when they don't sell out and they have to burn, because like people were saying, possibly going to be way more limited.
Well, no, it absolutely is.
That's what I mean, but I'm saying like way limited.
Yeah.
So that actually makes this very exciting.
You know, someone commented on our video last night. They were like, I really wish that they would show the actual number of pops on the stickers versus what there could be. And I guess they missed the news that I think it was like the first drop of the year, wasn't it? That they were starting that. We don't actually have any of those pops in hand yet, but we should be seeing them very, very soon. So drops like this, like we might see some where there's only like a couple hundred pieces that are out there.
It's insanity. I don't know. If you bought packs, I want to know that in the comment section down below. Did you pull anything? Somebody had posted in one of the NFT groups, and they said today was one of the worst NFT drops ever. Like, they didn't sell a whole lot, but he literally got like everything.
Wow.
Like, he pulled everything. Like, he absolutely killed it.
That's cool.
But did you absolutely kill it and get all the things? We want to know all that in the comment section down below. What do you think about the Thrilljoy situation that Heather explained to us? And what did you think of that Poopy Shrek? I need to know. Let us know all that and more in the comments below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Brandon Keith Villa, Brandon Staton, Elizabeth Orzon Wednesday, Tasha White Barnes, Greg Malley, Nelson Shaner, Amy Richmond, Denver Bow, Adam Rubin, and Brian Spears. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are the best. Make sure you check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast for details on how to join and also ways in which to support the channel. We do all sorts of fun stuff like going live once a month, doing giveaways, showing you upcoming Mischief Toys things, hanging out, and much more during those Google Meet calls. It is really great. Highly recommend that you join. We just did one this past weekend and everybody had such a blast. Check it out at patreon.com/Gastlecast. Also, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. The liking of these videos helps in a really big way, and commenting helps as well. So please do all the things before you go. That's all we've got for you. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.